At this time, I'd like to invite up Abby Seaman to give us a stewardship talk.
Thank you, Deacon Paul. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
As Deacon Paul had mentioned, my name is Abby Seaman, and I've been a part of this parish for about 11 years now. My journey with God started when I was 2 years old. Well, really, it started the moment I was born. I was baptized right here in this church 11 years ago, so I pretty much grew up here going to St. Mary's. Probably the earliest memory I have here is sitting on the kneelers, facing the pew, and playing the piano with our musicians. Also, I remember C-Pop, which was for Catholic parents of preschoolers. Not many 13-year-olds nowadays can say they grew up going to church almost every Sunday. There was this one day about 2 years ago when my sister was preparing for her first communion. She was at the stage of first reconciliation or confession. I had went to confession too, but the thing that stood out the most was actually after I had went to confession. I was sitting in a pew, praying and thinking about my day, when all of a sudden, a wave of happiness and relief washed over me. I had no clue what had just happened until later that night, when I thought about it a little bit more and realized that it was God forgiving me and giving me a fresh start after I had confessed earlier that night. That was when I realized I should start taking church and my faith more seriously. From there on out, that's what I did. Church now wasn't having to get up at 7 in the morning to get to church by 8 every Sunday. It was more. I'll never forget when I was first asked to help out at Mass. One of our parishioners who was ushering that morning, I believe it was Jerry Nowicki, who came up to me and asked me if I had wanted to ring the bells. Looking back now, it's the easiest job ever. But 9-year-old me was stressing way too much than I needed to be. But that's when I started helping out more and more at Mass. I started altar serving in grade 4. I've greeted since then, and just about a year and a half ago, I started ushering. Sister Pam once told me that whenever you help out at Mass, that you'll always leave feeling good. You'll always leave the church knowing you did something great that day, even if it was only for an hour. Sister Pam was right. Our parish is in need of more people helping at Mass. I encourage all of you to call the office and sign up. Training is provided. Speaking from experience, when you help, you'll not only feel good about helping, but you'll also grow closer to Jesus and get to know the people in our parish. Thank you.
Great job, Abby. Thank you for your courage to share that with us.